Okay, some basic hip mobility that you can start with that we did today in the class, which will be perfect for your hips, is actually placing 2 Jenga blocks down onto the floor, right? And just doing our best to circulate in and around them. So again, please hold on to something to do this. Soften your standing knee, okay? In this case, I'm gonna soften the left. And all I'm gonna work around is seeing if I can internally rotate around the block and then bringing it back to the start, just to start. This is a really good one to practice. So internal hip rotation through the blocks and then back to the start and rest. Internal hip rotation through the blocks and back to the start and rest. Right, as we work into that one, we also want to do the opposite direction of our hips. So let's see if we can reverse it. Standing on the same foot, I'm going to open the hip and go around, and then I'm going to draw the heel through the blocks, external hip rotation and rest. Go around the blocks, heel through the blocks, external hip rotation and rest. Same would go for the other side. So standing on the right foot, firstly going through the blocks, internal hip rotation, try not to knock it over, go around and then back to stand. Once again, I'll demonstrate that. The closer the blocks, the easier it is, okay? So through the blocks, internal hip rotation, and then around and stand. And the reverse of that, of course, is reach it out, then turning the heel in. You're going to get this action in the hip here, closed hip to an open hip, and then back to stand. So foot goes around, so we're opening the hip joint here, heel goes through, close the hip joint off, internal rotation, external rotation, and then back to stand. It's a really nice one to start to focus on the functionality of your hip joint and starting to get it moving as well.